Hi everyone, thank you very much for tuning into the very first Vita vlog of 2021. My name is Luis Resendez. I'm owner of Vita Emotional Wellness Therapy and Counseling Services. If you had followed me last year, you would remember that early 2020, I actually started vlogging on my social media channels, but the year happened and you can pretty much figure what happened to my vlogging aspirations and so many other things. So thankfully, at the end of 2021, better late than ever, but things seem to be a little bit better with the whole COVID situation. So as a result of that, I'm hoping to crank out more vlogs on a consistent basis and vlogs on mental health / men's mental health related topics, but just general things about life as a whole. So please check in frequently. I promise I will make your time worthwhile. So November 1st not only marked the beginning of a new month, but also the start of Movember. Many of you have probably heard that word tossed around this time of year, but aren't fully sure what it is. So Movember marks the beginning of Men's Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, but as the years went by, it started to encompass more of an awareness of men's health in general. So not just cancers, but also even men's mental health. It's known as Movember because to mark the occasion throughout the world, many men will grow mustaches. I got a goatee going, so I'm thinking that I've got some extra brownie points in that department. It started in Australia back in 2003, but just became this global awareness as the years went by. So as I mentioned, the month focuses on raising awareness of men's health issues and not just cancer, but physical health and of course mental health. Now, I'm a big proponent of men, people in general, but since I specialize in men's mental health, the importance of men being on top of their physical health and just making sure that they're doing what they need to do to address these issues that if left unchecked can be problematic later in life. I wanted to share a couple of statistics with you all that really underscore the importance of men taking care of their health, but in particular, those preventative measures, those things that they can do ahead of time just to ensure that as the years go by, unchecked, undiagnosed health issues do not become a bigger issue. So first thing I wanted to share was, per the CDC, a study done between 2015 and 2018, they found that 51.9% of men over the age of 20 deal with some type of hypertension, high blood pressure. I don't know specifically what the ranges are for what's considered good blood pressure, but anything high nevertheless is a cause of concern because left unchecked, hypertension can lead to things like heart disease, stroke, heart attack, and so forth. So it's kind of scary knowing that, again, 50% of men over the age of 20 deal with some type of hypertension. And that's especially alarming knowing that just X amount of the population of adult males over the age of 20 and beyond is more than just the population of people, men, ages 0 to 19 and so forth. So one of those things to kind of just be really aware of. Also, per the CDC, the top 3 causes of death in men are heart disease, so often the result of unmonitored, unchecked hypertension, high cholesterol, and so forth, cancer, different types of cancer, and accidents, general accidents. It can be car accidents, work-related accidents, and so forth, but these being the 3 leading killers of men per CDC study. Some of the common cancers diagnosed in men include prostate cancer, colon cancer, melanoma, and testicular cancers. So underscoring the importance of men, especially men over the age of 35, getting regular cancer screenings. Usually those take place around the time a man does his annual checkup, which is also imperative. It's that thing that has to be done. A lot can happen within a year, so it's really important for guys to get your annual checkup, schedule them with your doctor, your physicals, just to make sure everything is okay. Now, being a therapist specializing in men's mental health issues, one thing I also want to point out, especially since we're increasingly discussing the correlation between physical health and mental health, is that also per the CDC, suicide is the 8th leading cause of death in men. Another alarming statistic to go along with that is deaths by suicide. 75% of accounted deaths by suicide are the result of men going through the act. Okay, so what does this all mean? it all brings it back to the importance of guys making sure that they address their health needs. Men often joke about, not needing to go to the doctor, I'm fine and so forth. But let's be real. If you've had stomach pain for 3 days that hasn't gone away, probably want to get that checked out. That could mean a possible ruptured appendix. If you've noticed having difficulty breathing along with this tightness in your chest, you want to get that checked out ASAP. Those can be early symptoms of a heart attack. Your health is something you should not take for granted. Now, we often hear about the preventative measures of keeping good health. And I agree with those things 100%. So diet, exercise, and so forth. There's this misconception that exercise has to be training for a marathon or something like that. And no, it can be something as simple as taking a nice brisk walk every day for like 15 minutes. I really love to walk my dog. That's how I get my exercise. She likes to pull and tug, so I feel like I'm getting some resistance training with that too. But just those simple things, and even with diet as well. Maybe swapping out the pizza, tacos, burgers, and so forth for a salad every now and then, and drinking plenty of water. And again, getting checked out by your doctor, doing your annual checkup, your annual physical, whatever you want to call it. Especially when you're 35 and older, you want to start, exploring your cancer screenings and so forth. So colon cancer screenings, prostate cancer, and so forth. Making sure that your aguacates are good, if you know what I mean. Just so that if heaven forbid something is found, something is detected, early treatment can stop and keep something from getting really out of hand. So that's all I have for today. So feel free to drop any comments or thoughts below. And until then, take care and peace.